integrated broadcasting system.
What?
I can't believe how much I did today. I was everywhere. I met everybody. I would make a terrific agent. I talked to these people like they were my friends. I met Abe Burrows. He said to me, "Good luck, kid." Abe Burrows, the greatest comedy writer in the history of CBS. I was in the executive floor, long hallways, pictures of every star in the history of CBS. Jack Benny, Arthur Godfrey, Edward R. Murrow.
You met them?
No, they're pictures. There's too much to tell. I haven't got time. I'm so excited I'm still shaking. Come on.
Wait a minute. You mean the regular CBS?
No, the big one.
Can't you talk this over at dinner?
Is that all you care about? Your dinner. The most exciting thing that's ever happened in our lives, and you're worried about a lousy cockroach.
Just like your father. You're getting to be just like your father every day. Next thing, you'll turn Eugene against me, too.
Mom! I'm sorry! Oh, shit. Come on.
What did you say?
He didn't mean anything.
All right. Tell me slow and tell me everything. What kind of job do we get? When do we start? And how much money do we get paid?
We didn't discuss details. If they like the sketch we bring in, then they'll hire us.
If they like the sketch we bring in, then they'll hire us? You mean it's not a job, it's an audition?
It's a job. They just have to like it first.
I knew it was too good to be true.
Let me take care of business. I got us the audition, didn't I?
So it is an audition. Why can't you say so? I don't mind an audition, but you make it sound like we're leaving for Hollywood tomorrow.
We discussed Hollywood. I said we would have no trouble in moving to Hollywood. We could leave immediately if they wanted.
CBS asked if we wanted to go to Hollywood?
No. I brought it up so that they would know how we felt. You have to have confidence when you talk to these people. That's why I introduced myself to Abe Burrows.
You introduced yourself?
On the elevator, I said, "Mr. Burrows, the greatest thing that can ever happen in my life is to be a writer on your staff." And he said, "Good luck, kid." And he got off on the 12th floor.
That's why he said good luck? You make it sound like you had lunch with him or something.
Did you talk to Abe Burrows?
That's not talking to Abe Burrows. That's like the Pope waving to you in the Vatican.
You say hello to people like that 3 or 4 times in the elevator, and after a while, they remember you. I'm hungry. Do you have anything in your room, some cookies or something?
Why don't we have dinner first?
We haven't got time. We have to work.
If you can eat cookies, you can eat pot roast. It just takes another couple minutes to chew it.
All right, go get us a couple of sandwiches. We can eat here while we work. And some milk and a piece of cake, whatever we got.
How late are we going to work?
Maybe all night. They want to finish sketch by 10 in the morning.
They want a finished sketch by 10 o'clock in the morning?
That's how television works. They want it good, but they want it fast. Your shows are on once a week, not twice a year.
We never wrote a sketch in less than 3 weeks. And we only wrote one. And we didn't even finish it. The first part needs rewriting. Maybe we're not ready for CBS yet.
Do you want me to tell them that? Once that kind of thing gets around, you're through at all the networks.
You mean CBS is going to call NBC and ABC and tell them the 2 guys auditioning for Brighton Beach can't be depended on?
Maybe. Do you want to take that chance?
You actually think that our names are going to come up in a meeting at NBC and ABC? We're not even writers yet. You're the manager of Boys Clothing at Abraham and Strauss, and I'm in the Stockholm Music Company. Our names don't even come up where we work.
What is it, Eugene? Are you scared? If you're scared, tell me. You have to have confidence in this business. If you don't have confidence, I'll always be in Boys Clothing, and you'll always be in the stockroom.
But why will you always be in Boys Clothing if I have no confidence? Your career doesn't depend on my confidence.
Yes, it does. We're a team. I need you. You need me. You have a great comic mind. I'm the best editor and idea man in the business.
You really believe that?
Absolutely. I have an eye for talent, and we have talent. Remember when Joe DiMaggio came up from San Francisco? Didn't I say he'd be the greatest ball player that ever lived?
Because he was already a great ball player in San Francisco. Why are we so great? We sold 3 comedy monologues to a guy who plays weddings and bat mitzvahs.
Right! And his salary has tripled in 3 months. Now all the young comedians are coming to us for material. How do you think I got into CBS? My friend, Mort Garfield, the press agent, took the monologues to head of comedy development. Eugene, I'm going to get us everything we've ever dreamed of. If you don't have faith in us, I have enough for both. the sandwiches. I want to start working on some ideas.
I didn't know we were going to work tonight.
Well, now we are. And put some lettuce on mine and mayonnaise.
The thing is, I really wanted to see this girl tonight.
Well, now you won't. And bring me some cucumbers.
I could leave by 7 and be back by 9. I could ride on the subway. I just have to see her.
You could see her another night. What's wrong with you?
She's engaged to a Harvard law student. She wants to break it off, but he's coming in tomorrow to talk her back into it. If I don't convince her I'm the guy for her, she's liable to talk her into going through with it.
If he could talk her into it, what do you want her for?
Because she's perfect. And you only get one chance in your life of meeting a perfect girl.
Do you know how many perfect girls there are in Hollywood? They're all perfect. In 2 years, you'll be sick of perfect girls. You'll be begging for a plain one.
An hour and a half, that's all I'll be gone, Stanley. If I don't talk to her face to face, I'll lose her, I know it.
Eugene, as much confidence as I have in us, I don't have as much confidence to say we'll finish the sketch by tonight. But we have to try. Remember the story Pop told us? How he had the chance to go into his own business with a friend? How he stayed up all night thinking about it and he couldn't make up his mind? The next week it was too late. Now his friend's living on Park Avenue and Dad's still cutting raincoats. Maybe this is the only chance we'll ever get. Maybe not. But are you willing to take that chance on a girl you might not even be interested in by next week?
I'll be interested in her for the rest of my life.
Then go on. Go visit her. Take as much time as you want. I'll write the sketch myself. I mean it. I'm not going to blow this opportunity.
Never mind, I won't see her.
I said I'll do it myself.
Don't do me any favors.
Are you eating or not?
We're having sandwiches upstairs so NBC and ABC won't be mad at us.
John D. Rockefeller's just a plain businessman.
It got stuck in the snow, just like other cars. I had to walk the last 2 blocks. Where's Kate?
Whatever happened to the colored fella that used to drive you around?
Robert, he's still with us. He's calling garage to get us pulled out.
You pay him enough, he could have carried you here.
Why didn't you tell me you were coming? I could have made extra dinner.
Why? Somebody's eating it besides me?
Thank you, Kate. I didn't come for dinner. I wanted to talk to Papa. You had to come out in this weather? We have a telephone now, too, you know.
Mom, I'm having trouble with the pot roast.
What did you do?
Hello, Aunt Blanche.
Hello, Eugene.
I didn't slice it right. I shredded it. It looks like shoelaces.
I told you to let me do it. What do I bother cooking for?
How's Nora?
She's fine. Her children are wonderful. She thinks the new baby looks just like you. He's gonna be so handsome.
Is that what she said? What did she name him?
Myron Isaac.
Myron Isaac. Myron Isaac Eisenberg. Poor kid. Wait till he tries to date a girl from Mount Holyoke.
You kidding? What did you do to this meat?
I killed it, Ma. It was him or me. I killed the pot roast.
Mama's sick, Pop.
It's a beautiful coat. What do you need a Cadillac for with a coat like that?
The doctor tells me if I don't move to Florida, he can't guarantee what'll happen to her.
I thought we had a bargain.
Not talking about Mama, it's not a bargain, Papa. It's a punishment. To me, to Mama, to the whole family. And I'm not leaving here tonight till we talk about it.
So who's stopping you? Take her to Florida. She'll outlive the palm trees, believe me.
You can be so cruel sometimes.
What did I say? I wished her a long life. You come here and aggravate me while I'm eating my dinner, and I'm cruel?
Do you know what she says to me at night? The very last thing before she goes to bed? She says to me, why does that man hate me so much? What do I answer her, Papa?
You don't, because she'll ask it again tomorrow. Her whole day is built around why do I hate her so much. She sits on park benches and asks strange women, why do I hate her so much?
Why do you?
Who said I did? She did, I never said it. I have feelings for the woman, I always will. But I can't live her kind of lifestyle, she knows that. I hope she lives another 50 years, whether it's on Park Avenue or in Miami Beach. But these are my roots, I lived here most of my life. This is where I want to die.
She is sick, Papa. This is not the place for her. The cold wind coming off the ocean will kill her in 2 years. warm climate. It would make all of us so happy to see you both living together in comfort for the rest of your lives.
Comfort doesn't make me happy. I don't need some place where it's hot 12 months of the year. April till October is all the sun God meant us to have. To want more is a crime against those who are without. Read your Trotsky.
Don't turn this political, Papa. This is not political.
Everything is political. The soup in my dish is political. The bread on my plate is political. And the $4,000 coat on your back is political. Don't tell me about things I was taught from the day I was born.
Mama's health is not political. Mama's love for you is not political. When you can't find a reasonable answer for something, you always turn to Trotsky for help.
You're angry with me because I won't live in your high-class apartment house where a year's rent could feed everyone on this block for a year? With a man opening the door for me who's 10 years older than I am? I'm not dead yet. I can still open the door. Because I don't go to your fancy Park Avenue doctors 4 times a week? How much money did they get for telling your mother to move to Florida? I got friends who would have told her for nothing.
And why are you so angry with me? Because you were brought up to despise the rich? I didn't marry Saul because he was rich. I'm so used to not spending money, he had to teach me how to do it. If he is loving enough to offer my parents the opportunity to live out their lives without worrying for the first time about where the rent is coming from, what in God's name is wrong with it?
I can't leave here. Not now.
Not now? Then when?
Are you so blinded by your own life you don't see what's happening to your sisters? Don't you know what's going on between her and Jack?
No, what are you talking about?
He's getting ready to leave her. Tomorrow, next week, next month, who knows? He stays because he doesn't have the courage yet to go.
I don't believe that. Not Jack.
Not Jack, she says. A man gets older, he changes. He suddenly realizes he only has a few years left to do what he thought he had a lifetime to do.
Jack loves Kate. He's always loved her.
Absolutely. But at 55, he can overlook it.
He depends on her. She manages his life.
Lucky for her. Otherwise, he would have left last year.
Oh, God. Don't tell me this. This is the last thing I ever expected to hear.
Do you understand why I'm telling you I can't leave this house? Stanley and Eugene are grown men. Their life is just starting. The time has come for them to leave this place. Do you know what it would be like for her to have to live alone? A woman who doesn't know a thing in this world except how to serve someone? If she can't cook for somebody, her life is over. You take your mother to Florida. You take care of her. But as long as I'm alive, I'll leave in this house.
Your dinner will be ready in a second, Grandpa. Mom is sewing the pot roast back together.
Maybe they'll work things out.
Maybe. I'll stay here until maybe.
I would do anything in the world for Kate, but I've got to take care of Mama first. If I bring her down to Florida, I can only stay a few weeks. I can't leave Saul to spend the winter here in New York alone. She doesn't know anyone down there. She cries now when she thinks about it. Stay with her until spring, until April. Kate is strong. She can take care of herself.
When did your mother ever have trouble making friends? In 2 weeks down there, she'll be running for mayor. If she gets sick, if she needs me, I'll come to her. But I have my own work to do. This country's getting richer and richer every day from war profits. And to whose pockets is the money going to? To those who had it before the war.
Papa, I'm not equipped to argue those things with you. I don't understand them, and I never did. But I respect what you think is right. All I'm saying is, does it have to be in Grand Beach? Can't you change the world in Florida?
You can change your bathing suits in Florida, not the world.
Why do we have so much trouble understanding each other?
Aunt Blanche is here. She's trying to
Shut
get
up!
Grandpa.
Shut up! Don't say a word. I'm thinking.
Have you got an idea?
Would you just shut up?
Tell me so I can think about it too.
It's not an idea yet. It's a thought, a germ, a tiny speck in my mind. You forgot the cucumbers.
How about a college sketch? College sketches are always funny.
Like what?
Like this girl from Mount Holyoke goes out on a blind date with a guy named Myron Isaac Eisenberg.
No, I hate funny names. It's a cheap way of getting a laugh.
I don't know. Why don't you try it out on Aunt Blanche?
What if, God forbid, Jack did leave? What if the boys moved out? He doesn't have to stay here. We can get a place for all three of you in Florida. Then you wouldn't have to worry about Kate or Mama.
You think she would leave this house? You think she would take charity from her own sister?
I took it from her when I needed it. Where was I going to go when Dave died? There's no shame in it when it's your own family. I would be paying her back for what she did for me and the girls.
Don't you know your sister better by now? No, I don't think you do.
Sometimes
I have 3 daughters, and I love them the same. But the one who's in trouble is the one that I help.
Doesn't that include your own wife? Why am I the only one in this family who wants to help Mama?
Because you're the only one who can afford it, Blanche. Don't ask for too much. When you live on Park Avenue, sympathy doesn't come along with it.
What's new inside the old brain, Stan?
You're still an infant. I've got a goddamn infant for a partner. Go wait in your room. I'll call you when I need you.
I want to help you.
I said go wait in your room.
Yes, Heathcliff. I'll be waiting on the moors.
And bring up the cucumbers.
It's very hard writing with your brother because your whole relationship gets in the way. Can you imagine Hamlet written by William and Harvey Shakespeare?
This is for Nora's baby. If Nora doesn't like the color, I can exchange it.
I'm sure she'll love it. She's coming over Sunday with the baby. It would be a perfect time for the whole family to get together before Mama leaves for Florida. Please come.
It's a long trip on the train for Papa.
I can send a car.
A socialist sitting in the back of a Cadillac with a colored man driving.
Just let me know the last minute.
Are you sure you can't stay for dinner?
I told her we start to pack tonight. If I don't help her, she'll try to get her furniture in the suitcase. Papa, would you call Mama during the week and just say hello?
I have a lot of meetings this week,
He'll call.
if I find the time.
He'll call.
I wish I could stay. I wish we had more time to talk. I'll call you tomorrow.
Blanche, I need to talk to you. Can we meet someplace in the city? Let me take you to lunch tomorrow, the next day, whenever you find time.
Of course, Kate. Tomorrow, as early as you want.
I hate to ask you this. You know I never like to be obligated to anyone. Papa, what is it? What's wrong? Papa, is it in your chest?
Oh, Papa.
Try to breathe slowly. Deep breaths, Papa.
It's all right, I'm all right.
Do you want some water? Drink some water.
His hands are as cold as
Do
ice.
you want to lie down?
I got dizzy for a second. I was hungry. You could wait forever for something to eat around here.
This climate is 2 blocks from the ocean in February. How do you keep the cold out of this house?
It's not the cold. It's not the climate. It's nerves, that's what it is.
How do you know it's not your heart? You haven't seen a doctor in over a year.
A heart attack God gives you. Nerves you get from people who worry about you too much.
Is that meant for me, Papa?
It was meant for both of us. You learn not to pay attention. He doesn't mean it.
He can't stand the winters here any more than Mama can. I don't mean to upset you, Papa. If you're happy here, then stay. Forget what we talked about. I'll get someone to stay with Mama. I'll work it out myself.
All right, Blanche, leave it alone for now. We've got time yet.
Why is it so hard for us to talk to each other? Why is it so hard for you to take anything from me? I'm afraid to kiss you when I see you. I know how uncomfortable that makes you. Why is that, Papa?
You ask too much of me. I am not an affectionate man. I don't trust affection. Sometimes people give it to you instead of the truth.
I see. And what's the truth about me, Papa? Have I betrayed you because the man I married became wealthy? When I met him, he was on the verge of bankruptcy. Whatever he got, he earned. Whatever he has, he's worked for.
Blanche, stop it. That's enough. Everybody has said enough.
Let her say what she wants. She's a good girl, my Blanche. But sometimes she forgets where she came from. Is it cold out there, Blanche? You bet your life it is. Is it tough on the people who live out there? Ask them, they'll tell you. Take them all to Florida, Blanche. They'll put a statue of you up in the boardwalk. But not even Saul can afford that. They all can't escape, Blanche. They all can't get a ticket to Miami.
And my sin is that I can afford to buy you one.
There's no sin, Blanche. You're a generous woman, even I can see that. But I can't enjoy the benefits of a society that made my daughter rich and starves half the people in the country.
I can't take care of half the people in the country. I didn't ask for all this. I was happier when I had no money and Dave was alive. But I'm not going to curse God because he gave me a kind and loving husband. And yes, a mini coat and a Cadillac car. You want them? Take them. I didn't ask for it. I found a coat in my closet on my birthday. Some good it does me. It keeps the cold out, but it also stops my father from reaching out and holding me. Is that the politics you believe in, Papa?
I believe in what I was taught from the day I was born.
I believe what I was taught too. I believe that a family who loves each other takes care of each other. You're 77 years old, Papa. You've done enough. You've worked hard all your life. It's time to walk on the beach and play pinochle. I'll call you tomorrow, Kate.
Let me see what happens. I'll see you tomorrow.
I love you, Papa. And I'll accept whatever affection you can give me. But you're not going to stop me and Mama from giving you ours.
We're
see now why I want to write comedy? Even God has a terrific sense of humor. Why else did he make Grandpa a dedicated socialist, fighting the wealthy class, and then give him a daughter who marries the richest guy in the garment district? I wonder if I could sell it to CBS.
Why don't you finish your dinner?
I'm not hungry anymore.
You'll change your mind. I'll leave it in the oven.
You think I don't know what's going on between you and Jack? That's what you wanted to talk to Blanche about, wasn't it?
You spoke to Jack?
I spoke to nobody. But you don't get to be 77 without noticing a few things.
Nothing's going on.
If you can tell your sister, why can't you tell me?
I don't know. Maybe I'm afraid you'll think it's all my fault.
Is it?
You see, that's why I'm afraid to talk to you.
Maybe I don't have to become a writer. If I could just get enough people to pay for seats in the living room.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it.
What?
I just came up with a sketch. One of the greatest sketches I've ever heard of in my life. I was hysterical just picturing it.
So what's wrong?
I just remembered I saw it on the Red Skeleton Show 3 weeks ago. Can you imagine if we brought that to CBS? They'd grab us by our collars and our crotches and throw us out in front of Abe Burrows.
Well, what was the idea? Maybe we could twist it around a bit.
Twist it around. We don't make pretzels. We write comedy. We're supposed to be original, think of new things, not take from other people's shows.
Well, what are you, the district attorney of comedy?
We're wasting time again. What have you got?
Me? I don't have anything.
Well, what have you been doing all this time?
Thinking of a way to grow cucumbers in my bedroom.
God, you're lazy. Let me ask you something.
God, I hate it when you say, let me ask you something.
Let me ask you something. Are you serious about writing or not?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, I'm serious about writing.
I don't think you are.
I am. I'm serious about writing. I'm kind of footloose and fancy-free about cucumbers, but I'm serious about writing.
You can say what you want, but I don't believe you are.
I am. Oh, please, Holy Mother, make my blind brother see that I speak the truth.
All right. Show me just how serious you are about writing.
Let me call a doctor, Stan. I think you're cracking up.
I really want to know. I want to know just how serious you are about writing.
This much.
Don't get sarcastic with me.
That wasn't sarcastic. I was telling you point blank, I think you're crazy.
You've been writing your memoirs since you were 14 years old, and you still don't give a goddamn about your craft.
It's not a craft, Stanley. A craft is Indian rug weaving. My memoirs is putting down the nutty things that have happened in my life. And this conversation is getting a whole chapter of its own.
That's exactly what I mean. You may say you're serious, but you don't act serious.
Okay, you want me to act serious? Okay, watch. I'd rather write a comedy sketch than feed all the starving children in the world.
I could kill you right now. Do you want to forget about this? Do you want me to call up CBS and tell them we're just not ready for this yet? Huh? All right?
What are you getting so angry about? I'm not angry. Yes, you are.
I'm angry about your attitude.
So why'd you say you're not angry?
Your attitude stinks, you know that?
I can't believe this. Maybe to you my attitude stinks, but to me, my attitude smells wonderful.
Listen, let's just forget about this. I don't think we can work together anymore. I'm getting older. I haven't got much more time to waste. I'll find somebody else.
How about Abe Burrows? He's probably waiting for you on the elevator.
No, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find somebody that's got a bigger interest in this craft than you have.
You mean bigger than this?
You've got a lot to learn, my young friend.
My young friend. Geez, now you're Abraham Lincoln. You know what I think this is all about, Stan? I think you're scared. I think this is a terrific way of putting off sitting down and writing. That's what I think.
Go on. Go visit your girlfriend. I just hope she's got money and is willing to support you. Because you're never going to make a penny in this world on your own, you little shit.
See what I mean about brothers writing together? They're too busy sibling all the time. But in a way, Stan was right. I wasn't concentrating because I was afraid I was losing the greatest girl. Being in love's a definite career killer.
I got another idea.
But lucky for me, Stan was real dedicated. What was the idea?
It's not an idea for a sketch, but I know what we've been doing wrong.
You do?
Tell me what you think we've been doing wrong.
What have we been doing wrong?
What's the most essential ingredient in every good comedy sketch we've ever seen?
I don't know what.
You do know what. You're just not thinking.
What's the essential ingredient in every good comedy sketch we've ever seen?
Right.
I don't know. What?
Don't say what so fast. Think about it.
Stan, I don't want to take a high school exam. Tell me the idea so we can write the sketch.
The most essential ingredient in every good comedy sketch we've ever seen is conflict. Remember? Remember the night we talked about conflict?
Yes.
You do remember.
Tuesday, September 7th, 8:35 p.m.
All right! You're some pain in the ass. Now, what's the other essential ingredient in every good comedy sketch we've ever seen?
More conflict.
Oh, come on, you know it. You're just not thinking.
Yes, it's when one brother wants to kill the other brother.
Right!
Right? That's it?
It's close. You said it in that sentence. Can you remember what you said in that sentence?
No, it was too long ago.
One brother wants to kill the other brother. The key word is wants. In every comedy, even drama, somebody has got to want something and want it bad. He wants money, he wants a girl, he wants to get to Philadelphia. When somebody tries to stop him from getting money, getting a girl, or getting to Philadelphia, that's conflict. Wanting plus conflict equals what?
Oh, God, don't let me get it wrong. A job at CBS.
Right.
How do you know all this?
I watch all the comedy shows. I make notes. I figure it out. I think scientifically. That's why I'm good at gin rubbing. I always remember what the other guy picks up.
So now that you know all this, do you have an idea for a sketch?
No, do you?
Yeah, I think so.
When did you think of it?
Why are you doing all that explaining to me?
Well, tell it to me.
This guy and a girl are in bed together.
Who are they?
No one, just a guy and a girl.
Well, what is he to do? Is he a doctor, a lawyer, what?
It doesn't matter.
Details are always better for a character. If he's a cop, maybe there's some policeman jokes in it.
All right, he's a cop. Patrolman John J. Mahoney, 4th Precinct, 27th District of Manhattan. He works the night shift, 10 to 6. His partner is Patrolman Vito Magnetti, and he's...
All right! Go on.
Will you shut up in there? I can't sleep. Go into another business.
Sorry, Grandpa. Come on.
All right. A guy and a girl are in bed together.
They're both in bed. She has a broken leg.
I like that.
Thank God.
Okay. What time of year is it? Winter, spring, summer?
Winter. 27 degrees, winds 15 miles an hour, barometer falling.
Did I ask you? Go on.
It's 2:30 a.m., the window is open, and it's freezing in the room. She asks him to get up and close the window. He rushes over his pajamas, but the window is frozen. So he pushes down with all his might and slips his disc. He can't move, she can't move. The window is wide open, and they're freezing to death. How do they close the window?
How?
I don't know, it's just the beginning. I just thought that two people who can't move in a freezing room with the window wide open was a funny idea. Do you like it?
I like some of it.
That's all I told you, some of it. That's all there is some of it. What part didn't you like?
The logic. Why doesn't she just call a doctor?
I don't know. He's not in. He went to a Broadway show.
At 2 o'clock in the morning.
They stole his car in the parking lot.
So why doesn't she just call another doctor?
They went to a convention in Cleveland.
Every single doctor in New York.
She broke her finger. She can't dial.
All 10 fingers.
Doesn't have to be so logical. We're writing a comedy sketch. We're not drawing the plans for the Suez Canal.
Yes, we are. It's not funny if it's not believable.
Oh, and the Three Stooges are believable? Mo is 55 years old and wears bangs and sticks his fingers in his brother's eyes.
Is that the kind of comedy you want to write? The Three Stooges? That's for morons.
Oh, really? Well, the morons made it to Hollywood, and the geniuses are freezing in Brighton Beach.
I'm not going to settle for crap. If we're going to be good, we're going to be the best.
Well, I can't think of anything else.
Let's keep trying.
Their phone is out of order?
Too easy, too coincidental.
Too easy. It took me 20 minutes to think of it.
Let me give you the idea. Again, I'll give you it again, okay? A guy and a girl are in bed together, all right? The window is open, and they're freezing.
What if he's not a cop? What if he's a doctor? Then we don't have to worry about calling a doctor.
If he's a doctor, he fixes them both up. There's no sketch.
That's fine with me.
All right. They're in bed together. She has a broken leg. He gets up, rushes over to close the open window.
And trips on the wire and pulls out the telephone cord.
And they can't call a doctor. You know what we are, Gene? We're a couple of geniuses. A couple of goddamn geniuses. Come on, now we can finish the sketch.
So at 10 to 7, we came up with the idea for a sketch that would launch our careers. And we began to write. By 11:30, we'd filled up 3 pads and not written down a single usable word.
I'm tired. You want to take a half an hour break? How about an hour? 30 minutes, that's all. You've got no discipline. Don't let me fall asleep.
You still up?
I thought you might be hungry.
I had dinner at work. They had food sent in. We have to get the spring line out by next Thursday. Everybody's working overtime. Jacobson is sleeping in his office.
Oh, because you said you might be home tonight.
No, I told you the whole week. Maybe into Monday or Tuesday. Everyone's exhausted. It's a wonder they're all not sick.
I have some tea heated up. Sit with me a few minutes.
Let me take a shower first. I'm all sweated up. I smell from the cutting room.
In 33 years, it never bothered me before. I'll get the tea.
How are the boys?
I haven't seen them all night. They've been upstairs writing. Stanley thinks they might be able to get something in television.
Television? 10 people in this country have a television. There's no money unless there's volume. He's better off at Abraham and Strauss.
If he gets this job, he wants to quit. Yesterday, he looked for an apartment in the city. I think he and Eugene are getting ready to move out.
He's going to pay New York rent on a job he doesn't have yet? He's got a good future at A&S, for God's sake. He's got security there. What do either one of them know about show business?
It's what they want to do.
What you want to do and making a living are 2 different things. You don't keep a roof over your head doing what you want to do. You do what you have to do.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but if they don't try this now, when will they ever have the chance?
Chance at what? It's a 1 in a million shot. Who knows if they have talent? Did you ever see anything they wrote?
They read me something once. They got upset because I didn't laugh. They didn't tell me it was supposed to be funny.
If you didn't laugh, what chance do they have with the 10 people with television sets? It's crazy. It's not for them. I'll talk to Stanley tomorrow.
It's not a decision, Jack. They're grown boys. They do what they want now. We don't need their money. It's just you, me, and Papa now. And if Blanche should get Papa to move to start, it'll just be the 2 of us. It's a different world today. They have more opportunities than we did. You never had a chance to look around. You took the first job that came along. Sometimes I forget that you gave up to take care of a family.
Was I complaining? Did I say I gave up anything? I wasn't that brilliant or educated to give up anything, but I made the most of what I did. Maybe to some people I didn't accomplish anything important, but as a cutter, I'm one of the best, one of the most respected. Ask anybody.
I don't have to ask, Jack. I know.
You think I don't know what's on Stanley's mind? You think I don't know what he's looking for? Actresses, showgirls, that's what he's looking for, and for that, he'll give up security and the future.
Not everybody's looking for showgirls, Jack.
Is he afraid of hard work? Is he afraid of putting in regular hours? I've done it for a lifetime. It hasn't killed me.
No, Jack, it hasn't fooled you. But the one thing I was always sorry about is that you never did something with your life that you enjoyed a lot.
I don't understand. I've been a cutter for 33 years. Why do you bring up a thing like that now?
Because you see different to me now. Because for the first time I see the unhappiness in your face. You look older to me, Jack.
I look older because I'm older.
No, that's not what I see. What I see is disappointment in your eyes.
Take a shower and get a good night's sleep. It'll be gone in the morning.
I look every morning and it's never gone. Maybe it's me you're disappointed with.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what I'm talking about. You tell me, Jack.
Tell you what? You have something on your mind, then say it.
If I say what I'm thinking, you're liable to tell me what I don't want to hear.
Listen, Kate, I've had a long day. I'm tired. Whatever this is about, we'll talk about it in the morning.
I want to know what you're planning to do.
Planning to do about what?
Whatever's been going on, I want it to stop.
I don't want to know who she is or what she's like, and I don't want to hear any lies. I just want tonight to be the end of it, and I'll never talk about it again, as God is my judge.
You think I'm carrying on with some woman? Where did you get such ideas from?
Two things a woman doesn't have to be told: when she's pregnant and when her husband stops loving her. Maybe we've had enough years of loving each other, but I will not live out the rest of my life being humiliated.
Who's been talking to you? What goddamn liars tell you such things? Nothing is going on. What's happened to us when we can't believe each other anymore?
Maybe it's the way you look at me when you say you're telling me the truth.
There is no other woman.
Why not?
What?
Why not? You're a healthy man, you're affectionate, you're as normal as anyone else. We haven't been together as man and wife since God knows when. So if it's not me and you're swearing it's no one else, I'm asking you, why not?
Kate, let's not get into this. I beg of you.
Don't beg me. Don't tell me how trusting we were. We've passed all that when our children grew up. Now it's just you and me, Jack. And if I'm not enough for you anymore, then you tell me and get out. Get out, goddammit. I will not be pointed at from windows as I walk down the street.
There is no other woman.
I don't care. Stop it anyway.
Look, I know I've changed. I know I'm different.
Yes, you are.
I've stopped feeling for everything. Getting up in the morning, going to bed at night. Why do I do it? Maybe it was the war. The war came along, and after that, nothing was the same. I hated poverty, but I knew how to deal with it. I don't know my place anymore. When I was a boy in Temple, I looked at the old men and thought, they're so wise. They must know all the secrets of the world. I'm a middle-aged man, and I don't know a damn thing. Wisdom doesn't come with age. It comes with wisdom. I'm not wise, and I never will be. I don't even lie very well. There was a woman, about a year ago. I met her in a restaurant on 7th Avenue. She worked in a bank, a widow, not all that attractive, but a refined woman. Spoke very well, better educated than I was. It was a year ago, Kate. It didn't last long. I never thought it would, and it's over now. If I've hurt you, and God knows you have every right to be, then I apologize. I'm sorry. But I'll be truthful with you. I didn't tell it to you just now out of a great sense of honesty. I told you because I couldn't carry the weight of all that guilt on my back anymore.
How old a woman?
Don't get into that, Kate. If you want to have your anger, throw something at me. But don't ask me questions about it. Let's talk about you and me. Tell me how we can get through this thing. But who and what she is not important anymore.
How old a woman?
God almighty, you won't be happy until you dig into it, will you? 44, 45? I don't know. I never asked her.
What did you talk about?
When?
That first day in the restaurant.
I don't remember. We just talked.
It must have been about something. The soup, the chicken, the fruit cup. How do these things start, Jack? I never heard one before.
I don't know who you're trying to hurt more, Kate. You or me?
What did you say in the restaurant, Jack?
Anything. Everything. We talked about the weather, about music, about politics, our children.
You get 45 minutes for lunch. Besides eating, that's a lot of ground to cover, wasn't it?
Yes, that was a lot of ground to cover. Is that the answer you want, Kate?
Why her? After 33 years of marriage, why is she the one you picked?
Don't. For Christ's sakes, don't make me say nice things about her. You want me to say she was a tramp? Okay, she was a tramp. I had an affair with a peroxide blonde tramp, Kate. Is that all right?
I wish to God you did. A tramp I could handle. But that's not your nature, Jack. And I want to know why this woman was the one.
This is a mistake, Kate. A mistake we'll both regret, as God is my judge. Why this woman? Because she had an interest in life besides working in a bank or taking care of her house. To her, the world was bigger than that. She read books I never heard of, talked about places I never knew existed. When she talked, I just listened. And when I talked, I suddenly heard myself say things I never knew I felt. Because she asked questions that I had to answer. Learning about yourself can be a very dangerous thing, Kate. Some people like me should leave well enough alone. The things you are afraid to hear, I won't tell you because they're true. It lasted less time than you think, but once was enough to hurt. I realize that. I never ate in that restaurant again, and I have never once seen her again. If either one of us feels better now that I've told you all that, then shame on both of us. If I killed a man on the street, you would probably stand by me, maybe even understand it. So why is this the greatest sin that can happen between a man and wife?
Because I'm not strong enough to forgive it.
I didn't expect you to.
What do you expect?
I'm not clever enough to answer that.
This woman, this refined, educated woman, if I left you, would you go to her?
She wouldn't have me. She's content with the life the way it is.
If she would have you, would you go to her?
No.
Why not?
Because I know where I belong.
Here? Is this where you belong, Jack? In a house with a woman who hasn't read the right books or traveled any further in the world than the subway could take her? I take care of the house and I raise the family. But I don't know the questions to ask you that will make you feel the things you never felt before. No, I don't think this is where you belong anymore, Jack.
If I felt that, I would have left last year.
You did leave, Jack. You never moved out, but you left.
You know we've not been the same together. Not for a long time. And for that, I'm sorry.
So you stay with me because she won't have you. I got some bargain, didn't I, Jack?
So what do you want to do?
What do I want to do? Is that how it works? You have an affair and I get the choice of forgetting about it or living alone for the rest of my life. It's so simple for you, isn't it? I am so angry. I am so hurt by your selfishness. You break what was good between us and leave me to pick up the pieces. And still you continue to lie to me.
I told you everything.
I knew about that woman a year ago. I got a phone call from a friend. I won't even tell you who. What's going on with you and Jack, she asked me. Are you two still together? Who's this woman he's having lunch with every day, she asked me. I said, did you see them together? She said, no, but I heard. I said, don't believe what you hear, believe what you see. And I hung up on her. Did I do good, Jack? Did I defend my husband like a good wife? A year I lived with that, hoping to God it wasn't true, and if it was, praying it would go away. And God was good to me. No more phone calls, no more stories about Jack and his lunch partner. No more wondering why you were coming home late from work, even when it wasn't the busy season. Until this morning. Guess who calls me? Guess who Jack was having lunch with in the same restaurant twice last week. Last year's lies don't hold up this year, Jack. This year you have to deal with it.
It's true. I saw her last week. Twice in the same restaurant, once in another restaurant.
And where else, Jack? Joey said you lie down once in a while. Twice tonight I went to that phone to see if you were really working, but I was so afraid to hear that you left early I couldn't dial the number. How is it possible that I can hate you so much after loving you all my life?
Would you believe me if I told you it was lunch and nothing else?
I can't talk about this anymore. Sleep down here, anywhere you want except next to me.
She's just a friend now, Kate, that's all.
Is that what you tell her I am, just a wife?
She left her job for 6 months. I knew what had happened, but I couldn't get in touch with her. Her son was killed in an automobile accident. So I have lunch with her and talk to her about anything else except the accident.
If you see her again, you take your things and move out of this house.
I slept with her before and you forgave me. Now I buy the woman lunch and offer her compassion, and for this you want to end the marriage.
I didn't expect to get through a lifetime without you touching another woman. But having feelings for her is something I could never forgive.
Why didn't you wake me? What? I told you to wake me at 12:30.
What time is it?
It's 25 to 1. We overslept.
5 minutes? You're yelling at me about 5 minutes?
Come on, get up. If we fall asleep again, we're dead. Come on, get your blood pumping. Get oxygen to your brains.
Don't slap me, my brains are up.
All right, read back what we have.
The whole thing?
From the beginning.
We don't have anything.
Read what we crossed out.
It's all crossed out.
Read it back anyway. If I hear what's wrong with it, then we can figure out how we can fix it up.
There's 3 pages of it. We'll spend an hour and a half reading back what took us 4 hours to write. What we didn't like.
Will you stop fighting me? The more you fight me, the more pressure I feel. I need my head clear, not full of pressure.
A bedroom about midnight. It is February and there is frost on the windows. One of the windows is open and we see the curtains blowing in. We hear teeth chattering
I
from the
can't
bed.
hear it. I can't concentrate. I can't focus on anything. Can you hear it?
Yeah, but I'm sitting a lot closer to me.
Let me talk to myself for a minute. Stop it, Eugene. Stop it, Eugene. Stop it, Stanley. You've been waiting your whole life for this. Don't be a schmuck. All right, read the rest.
A woman speaks. Her name is Shirley. Shirley says, I can't read the rest. It's crossed out.
Let me see it. What did you black it out for? When you cross something out, you just put a line through it. Never black anything out anymore, you understand me? I want a thin, simple line.
You want me to take a drawing class?
Let's get another idea. If it's taken us this long, there's got to be something wrong with it.
It's going to take us just as long to come up with another idea.
This is hard, Gene. Really hard.
I know.
But I won't give up if you don't give up.
I won't give up.
I love being a writer.
Me too.
It's just the writing that's hard, you know? Maybe I could be a rewriter. I'm terrific at fixing up things that have already been written.
Like an editor. Every writer needs an editor.
Eugene, if we don't come up with this sketch, if we don't get this job, I don't want to hold you back.
We'll come up with it. You just gotta relax.
No, really. There's these two writers I know, Marvin Rose and Alan Zwicker. They wrote something for Milton Berle once, and they'd take you on if I asked them.
Don't ask them. I don't want to work with anybody else.
No, really. They're good. Not as good as us, but at least you can make a living with it.
If they're not as good as us, what are we stopping for?
We're not stopping. I'm just thinking ahead, like I do in Gin Rummy. We could be the greatest comedy writers in America. I just have to learn how to deal with the pressure.
Me too. It's not easy for me either.
I'm glad we have this talk. It reassures me that you want to stick with me. Now, if we could only come up with this sketch.
We will. I know we will.
God, I'm here, God. Tell it to me. Give me an idea for a sketch you're not using. Tell me an idea that'll make you laugh.
It was the biggest night of my life. And here I was, sick in bed. I took Josie ice skating at Rockefeller Center and fell down 7 times and came home with 102 temperature. Jewish guys are never good at sports play between November and April. We came in with a finished sketch a few days late, and although CBS didn't think we were ready for big-time television, they did put us on small-time radio, Saturday night at 6 o'clock, when everyone's either getting dressed or eating dinner, but not listening to CBS radio. It was an experimental comedy show to develop new talent, and there were 6 young writers. We knew our future was on the line that night, but it wasn't CBS we were worried about. It was Mom and Pop's approval that meant most to us.
No, Mom. No fruit. No nuts. No food at all.
Why not?
Do you want a room full of people eating cashew nuts? They won't hear anything.
They could eat fruit. Apples and oranges don't make noise.
9 minutes to 6 and Pop's not home yet. I can't believe it, of all the nights in the world.
I don't know what to do about Eugene. He shouldn't be coming downstairs with the flu.
He'd be down here with leprosy. We piled the pieces in a chair next to the radio. You think he's gonna miss this? Where's Grandpa? Did you call him?
He's upstairs taking his nap. I'll wake him just before it goes on.
We're on in 9 minutes. It takes him 12 minutes to put his slippers on. Grandpa, come on down. This is it.
What kind of cookies do you want with the tea?
No tea, no cookies. That's all I need is the rattling of cups and you saying, watch your crumbs.
I was doing it for you, not for me.
Then don't do it for me. I want it quiet so you can hear the laughs. What's the matter with the radio? Is it plugged in? I can't believe it. It's broken. The radio is broken.
You have to let it warm up first.
No, it never takes this long. Oh, no, 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 no.
You see?
I can't hear it. It doesn't the ice on the wire. I hate the wind.
You're going to get an ulcer, Stanley. You were never this nervous at Abraham and Strauss.
Because no one ever tuned in to listen to me selling boys' clothing. Where's Pop? I didn't even hear the train.
You told him 6 o'clock?
500 times. I pinned it on his pajamas last night. Where could he be?
I don't know. I'll go wake up Grandpa.
I'll do it. You go turn off the TV. It'll start the whistle in the middle of the program.
Mom and Pop were still together, but you'd never notice it. Almost a month had gone by since the big fight, and they barely spoke to each other. And when they did speak, they spoke in third person. Is he coming home for dinner tonight? He's not sure. He'll let her know. She doesn't care. Let him do what he wants. I kept looking around to see if there was another couple there.
Come on, we're on the air. Grandpa, come on, this is it. Gene and I are going to become capitalists. Pop's not home yet.
You're kidding.
This is some audience we've got. A mother who doesn't talk to a father who's not home yet. And a grandfather who hasn't lapsed. There's a stock market crash.
My hair hurts. My pajamas hurt.
You have 102 fever.
Why do they waste years developing a thermometer? You can make a fortune just feeling people in the hospitals.
There's the train. Even if you run, you'll never make it on time.
I got time to go to the bathroom.
We're on in 3 minutes.
You go when you have to go. Go on.
You got today's paper?
The paper we won't see until Tuesday. Didn't I hear you in the bathroom just 5 minutes ago, Gramps?
Was that me? You're right, I don't have to go.
Don't sit there. That's Pop's chair. Sit over there.
Not there. There's always a draft in that spot.
Let me sit there. I have to put my feet up. They're swollen again.
Boy, this is the toughest seat in town to get.
There's a few people getting off. It's so dark I can't make out anyone.
So, what kind of story is this?
It's not a story. It's a variety show. It's music and sketches and monologues and comedy interviews. It's entertainment.
Why? Because they have nothing to say?
It's not supposed to say anything.
There's nothing to say? With 3/4 of the world in economic slavery, there's nothing to say?
They're not looking for any sketches on economic slavery, Grandpa. They're looking for laughs, not an uprising.
There's nothing wrong with a good laugh. We could all use a good laugh these days.
What time is it?
Jesus, it's almost on and he's not home yet.
God, my heart is pounding.
Does anybody want some dates? Dates don't make noise.
No, Ma, nobody wants it.
Please, God, don't let us be humiliated.
Aunt Blanche has all the friends. Grandma has everybody in her apartment in Miami. Everybody in Brighton Beach is tuned in.
But try to get them to read a newspaper. They're too busy.
Shh, this is it.
Good luck, Stan.
Good luck, Huge.
Wait till you hear him. He's hysterical.
They really speak Spanish or they taught it to him?
He barks, C. Whatever you ask him, he just says, C.
If he really speaks Spanish, the audience won't understand him. They're not as smart as the dog.
Why didn't they say your names?
At the end of the program, if they have time.
And now, the star of the Chubby Waters Show, Mr. Chubby Waters.
Keep your head away from them, Stanley. You'll go deaf.
I'm kind of nervous. This being my first big time New York program. I'm from Decatur, Illinois, and our humor is a lot slower up there. I had my own program in Decatur, and when I told a joke, they didn't laugh until next week's show.
Boy, Ben.
Decatur's kind of
Crazy.
Great. Can't even hear the program in my own house.
His first speech was supposed to be in Decatur, but his legs were too long, and darn if he didn't step over it.
In Russia, he'd be shot by now.
I can't believe this. My own grandfather.
I'm really rooting for him, because if I don't make good, I'll have to go back to Decatur. But a new baby was born there yesterday, and well, I lost my space.
Why is he telling us all this?
It's a monologue. He's warming up the audience.
It'd be better off sending up Jesus.
Appreciate me. In my day, I made my first tour through New York City and meet the Pickens family, Coney Island, Brooklyn, New York.
That's ours. How? You just made it. You're just in time.
Sorry I'm late. I couldn't help it.
He's about to visit the Pitkin family from Coney Island. That's ours.
Does he want anything to eat?
He'll take something after. Thank her anyway.
You're not going to get big laughs when people call each other him and her.
During the arrival in New York, Mr. Charles Chubby Waters decides to visit the city he always dreamed of ever since he was born half a child in Decatur, Illinois.
I'll explain that later, Pop.
But it's not the Empire State or the Statue of Liberty or Grant's Tomb that Mr. Waters wants to see. It's the people. For it's the people who make our cities great. And so he decided to take the subway. Being half a person, he walks under the turnstile and rides out to Coney Island. He gets off, smelling the fresh seawater and the stale Frankfurter rolls, and walks through the historic streets and rings the bell of Mr. and Mrs. Morris Pitkin.
That's sound effects.
Yeah? How do you do? My name is Tony Waters. May I ask, have you ever heard of me? Not that I know. Well, I'm a radio comedian, and I have a show on CBS starting this Saturday night at 6. Will you be listening to it? Only if you can make a pot roast. Is that anything like a roast ham? Not in this neighborhood. I'm trying to familiarize myself with New Yorkers, and I wondered if I could come in and say hello to your family. Why? My family doesn't say hello to my family. I don't mean to impose, but it would be very helpful to me. I'd be most grateful. All right. Wipe your feet. Certainly. There. Clean. Your shoes are clean. I make the feet take your socks off. Certainly. Now there. Now everything's clean. Oh, what a pretty house. I like your furniture. What style would you call it? Sacrifice. That's what you have to do to get it.
He reminds me of someone, but I can't think who.
Anything wrong? Where? That thing rolled up in the corner.
No, that's my father-in-law.
He sleeps on the floor?
He likes to sleep on newspapers because if he wakes up in the middle of the night, he's got something to read.
Oh, a well-read bed.
Step over the papers, please. If you get print on your bare feet, it'll be all over my father-in-law.
I'll put my socks back on. Is it possible to meet your husband?
Sure, do what I do. Write in for an appointment. He's in here, but be quiet. He's working.
What does he do?
He's in ladies' pajamas.
How do you feel about your husband being in ladies' pajamas?
That's the sacrifice I had to make to get the furniture.
Practically everything we wrote scored a bullseye. The only sad note was that although we were a hit at CBS, we came up real short in the living room at Brighton Beach. The 30 minutes went by about as quickly as the Middle Ages. Finally, our agony was over.
The Chubby Waters Show was a Lee Coleman Jason production in association with the Columbia Broadcasting System. Pepino the Talking Dog appeared to the courtesy of RKO Pictures. The producer of the Chubby Waters Show is Jeff Bishop, directed by Todd Allen, and written by Michael Solomon, Larry Shapiro, Frank Conley, Donald Price, and Stanley and Eugene Girard.
Jerome!
Good night from the
I'm calling a lawyer. I should have been at rehearsals.
It was a good audience, though, wasn't it?
At least we got through it, Huge. At least we got through it.
Well, I liked it. It was lively. The actors were good. Everybody remembered their lines.
It's radio, Ma. They read them from scripts.
But did you really like it, Mom?
What do you mean, did I like it? Didn't you hear the audience laughing?
That was them, not you.
There were too many funny lines. They came so fast, I couldn't find a place to laugh. Next week, make it slower.
Where are you going?
I have to go next door to Mrs. Slapsky's to pick up some honey for this one meeting. I'm very proud of both of you.
I could go.
You have a date in half an hour, don't you? It's worth it for me to catch a cold to see you get married.
I have to go finish my nap.
He didn't like it, I can tell.
I didn't hate it either. When I don't hate something, it's not bad.
What was wrong with it?
To me, comedy has to have a point. What was the point of all this?
To make people laugh.
That's not a point. To make people aware, that's a point. Political satire, that's what you should have written. You could change half the world with political satire.
Political satire? We're lucky we came up with a few good jokes.
I'll teach you how to write. You slip in a few remarks about what's wrong with this political system. If you make it funny enough, CBS will never notice.
Can you just see it? The Socialist Review starring Chubby Trotsky. We'd be writing it from jail.
I like the talking dog, CC. He didn't make any points, but he made me laugh. CC.
You haven't said anything yet, Pop. Is something wrong?
I tell you the truth. I had a hard time listening.
Why?
Sit down, both of you. That was us you were writing about tonight, wasn't it? The family?
No, not really.
Not really. You don't think you made fun of this family tonight?
No, it's everyone out here. Here in Brighton Beach, or Coney Island, or Brooklyn. It's no one in particular.
I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. But listen, the woman says to the man, my family doesn't say hello to my family. That wasn't your mother? If that wasn't your mother, who was it?
It's every mother who lives out here. They all talk like that. That's what happens in neighborhoods. Everyone sounds alike.
Everyone in this area knows about your grandfather. He falls asleep on buses, on trains, in the library. So you have a grandfather on the show who falls asleep on newspapers on the floor. The people out here who are listening know who you're talking about. And you're not ashamed to put a thing like that on the radio?
He heard it. He didn't say a word. He didn't think it was him.
I don't care if he said a word or not. I knew it was him, and you knew it was him. It makes no difference who he thought it was. You don't poke fun of your own grandfather in front of the whole world.
We would never poke fun at him. We love Grandpa. But old people fall asleep a lot, so we wrote it down. It's just a coincidence.
And what about her husband? What did you say about him on the radio?
Nothing? Eugene, on the program, what does the woman say her husband does for a living?
He's in ladies' pajamas.
And I'm in ladies' raincoats, right?
A man being in ladies' pajamas just sounds funny. It's a joke.
Are you going to pretend you don't know what's going on between your mother and me? Huh? You're not deaf. You're not blind, so you must know something, right? I don't know what she tells you. I don't know what story she fills your head with. God knows what she must say to you about me.
She never said a word to me, I swear.
But you know what's going on, don't you?
In a house with walls like this, you know everything.
Well, I'll tell you something else. Not only do these walls have ears, but the walls on the house next door have them. And the house next to that one have them. The whole damn neighborhood has them. In a community like this, everybody knows everybody else's business. So what do you think happens when the people in Brighton Beach hear a radio program with a woman on it who sounds familiar, tells us her husband's in ladies' pajamas, and they know what that means? They understand the innuendo. When they hear that on the radio, what are they thinking when they know that the two sons of the man in ladies' pajamas wrote the program? Huh? Tell me what they're thinking.
I know what you're getting at, Pop, but I don't think that's what's going to happen.
Can you promise me that? Can you give me a written guarantee? The only thing people like better than gossip is hearing filth. And that's what those people heard on the radio tonight.
What are you talking about, Pop? That's crazy.
I will never forgive either one of you for ridiculing me in front of my neighbors, in front of my friends, in front of strangers. You'll never know how many people I called to tell to turn on the program because I was so proud of my two sons. That's a mistake I won't make again.
You may have been proud to them, but you never encouraged us. If it was up to you, I'd still be selling boys' clothing.
After what I heard tonight, I wish to God you were.
Stan, stop it. Cut it out. I'm sorry you feel this way, Pop. We both are. But I swear we never thought of you and Mom when we wrote this sketch. We just thought of older couples who lived in this neighborhood. But when it got down on paper, I guess it sounded like the ones we knew best. It wasn't intentional, I swear.
You know what I thought when I heard it? I swear to God. I thought it was their way of getting back at me for hurting their mother. Is that so impossible to imagine?
No, not so impossible.
Ah, maybe we're getting closer to the truth now. What did she tell you about this woman? Did she tell you what she was like?
I told you, you never talk to me about any of it.
But you seem to have feelings about it. Where did you get them from? Someone you know from New York? Because let me tell you something. No matter what you heard about this woman, you will never find a kinder or more decent human being on the face of this earth. You understand me?
Go to hell.
What did you say to me?
I said go to hell!
Stan, please don't do this.
I don't care if she's Joan of Arc. That's still my mother you're talking about. Do whatever you goddamn please. But don't blame Gene and me for humiliating you when you're the one who's been humiliating us. You're so damn guilty for what you've done. You're blaming everyone else betraying you. I never wanted to hear what was going on between you and Mom. I prayed every night that you would both work it out and it would pass out of our lives. You could have called each other him and her forever as long as it kept you together. All my life, you taught me about things like dignity and principles. And I believed them. I still do, I guess. But what kind of principles does a man have when he tells his two sons, the woman he's seeing on the side, is a wonderful, decent human being?
Either you've grown up too fast, or I've outlived my place in this house.